Hello and welcome to Rev Sports, to a new dawn where we are the world champions. How are you champions doing? Hope you guys are doing well. How's the Josh? Snehashish, how's the Josh? We don't have Josh.
I would love to say very high, but it's quite difficult right now.
And I'll explain why. So we left the ground and reached our hotel at 4. We came to the ground by 7 again. We barely slept. Of course, there was a lot of coverage. There is a lot of coverage still left because upwards and onwards from here after this historic win. How much of a change? I know a meme or sort of, a collage of a picture is going around. In 2013, there was no one watching the final. In 2025, even after, there is something that people are not mentioning, that even after 1.5 to 2 hours of continuous rainfall, people actually watched the match, waited, and it was all worth it in the end. Where do you see women's cricket going forward from here?
I just hope only highs from here, because if you see in the last few years, I think especially since the inception of WPL, I think we have seen a huge growth in terms of women's cricket. Especially the young talents are coming up. They are taking up this sport, and they are having the opportunity to express themselves.
What was that?
That was a barrier.
Yeah, exactly, a barrier. It is all about breaking barriers. Let's go.
Yes. So I think the young talents are getting that stage to perform in front of big oppositions or quality players, even interacting with quality players in the same team. So I think that has helped Indian cricket a lot. I think especially the young Indian cricketers like N.C. Charani, Kranti Gaur, I think that has helped. And now after this historical World Cup win, I think more interest will be there from the game. More families will be eager to send their children, send their girls to the ground, and hopefully more girls will be inspired yesterday night when they see Harmanpreet Kaur and others lifting that trophy. So I think only highs from here. There is no chance that now after lifting this trophy we see backward and wait.
Turning back.
Yeah, no turning back and wait for some time to take the another leap. Just keep working. Whatever they are doing for the last 4 or 5 years, I think ultimately this is the result that we are waiting for, and ultimately they achieved it. But that doesn't mean that something stops here. I think we have to keep going and keep working.
Absolutely, but there is something that you have to credit BCCI for, and of course now the ICC chairperson Jayasha. Under him the WPL started. Under him also the whole thing about where you look at women's sport as sport. Yes, there is still a long way to go. Tickets can be managed better. The venue information can be given quicker, because I remember for this World Cup, especially for companies like us who have been covering the entire World Cup, it was becoming very difficult to know or understand where will the venue be because of the Bengaluru issue. So maybe there of course there's always a lot of place to lot of space to work on, much like even the Indian players. Yes, today they are the world champions, they remain the world champions, but no worries. But they still have a lot of things to work on. The new selection committee has a lot of decisions to be taken. Some may be harsh, some may not be harsh, but still. But the entire point is BCCI, of course, took a number of steps. Equal pay, recognizing talent. Yes, when I say equal pay, it does not mean that a grade A women's cricketer gets as much as a grade A men's cricketer. No, the match fees are same. The number of matches are also not same for men and women. But all that, given all that, you also have to understand that the steps have been taken.
Yes.
Now the World Championship, now the World Cup means more steps can be taken, and I hope will be taken. And I'm quite sure, I actually have that faith, BCCI, that it will take better steps, bigger steps. What I saw, and I told this to Snehashish yesterday also, the kind of victory that Jemimah Rodriguez led to in the semi-finals, I think I had known at that point that Indian women's cricket is going forward from here. And now you are a world champion. That one star there, it means so much. And it also shuts people off who have said, अरे बहुत मिल गया यार, ट्रॉफी तो नहीं है. अभी 3 ट्रॉफी है भाई, 2 अंडर-19 वर्ल्ड कप है, एक सीनियर वर्ल्ड कप भी है.
नहीं देखने को मिलेगा थैंकफुली.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, अभी नेक्स्ट सीरीज आएगा और इंडिया अगर मैच हार गई तो वापस ट्वीट्स आ जाएंगे. वो बड़ी बात नहीं है, वो मिसोजिनी है. बट criticism is something different. That is fine. That is part and parcel. Not putting people down. You know, when you put people down or when you write things like "अरे लड़कियाँ है, क्या ही कर सकते हैं जिंदगी में" and all that, then you are well. But talking about women's cricket, WPL, yes, and it's not about women's cricket in India alone. So here's what I loved about the prize money.
Yeah.
Say for example, a Bangladesh cricket board can actually, whatever they, you know, there is of course that debate. How much will they invest in women's cricket from the money that they have got from women's cricket? But whatever, even if they invest 10%, that will be more than what they were investing, I'm quite sure. And say for example how Bangladesh has performed, you expect them to actually invest in women's cricket from now on?
Absolutely, I think, and this is, I think, something special about such a global tournament like World Cup. I think there is a scope for every team to improve, to get improved from the current situation that they are going through. And as you mentioned, I think the way Bangladesh team has performed, I think they have been terrific. You know, they have punched above their weights, and against teams like, you know, top teams like, you know, they were very close to win those games at a particular moment. You know, some more experience, some more better fielding here and there, things could have been gone in their favor, and they could be one of the semi-finalists here in this World Cup. So I think inspirational run for them, although they finished last, because other teams got some points because of rain or some things. That is why. But I think whatever amount they have managed to get from this tournament, I think they should look to, you know, invest that into. They should look to invest that for their further improvement, and hopefully in the upcoming ODI World Cup, I can say right now that hopefully a better Bangladesh team, we can say, and more competitiveness will be there.
Absolutely. And when you talk about Bangladesh, of course, South Africa also made, you know, a lot of people probably are going to say that we were sure South Africa will choke, they're not going to win, the match is going to be easy, blah blah. But South Africa too has started taking steps towards some great direction, I would say, because they have finally got domestic contract. Yes, not the ideal result for them. Understandably, back to back, both the World Cups, they have been runners up. But that means that, you know what, you're knocking on the right door. Probably the way you're knocking is not correct. That's why it's not opening. But in general, you are there and thereabouts. And now you make it more professional by giving domestic contracts. You see South Africa cricket also going higher from here on?
See, I think they have been very unfortunate, I am saying. I think that there is a lot of, you know, hard work they are putting, you know, behind the scenes, and that is why, you know, and they are having the results. It is not easy to qualify for the finals in ICC tournament for consecutive 3 years. I am talking about T20 tournaments and obviously the ODI World Cup. You know, 2023-24 T20 World Cup finals, and now this ODI World Cup final. And the mindset that they have shown, I think, after, you know, getting bowled out for 69 in the first game itself, and the way they made a comeback, you know, the cricket they have played, winning the crunch moments, winning those crucial close games. Laura Hulbert, what a player, you know, what a captain also. You know, the way she has led the team, you know, leading the team from the front with the bat. Just think about a player who scored 169 in a semi-final against England, 101 against India, while playing against India, you know, in India, in front of a jam-packed crowd, and scoring 100 another. You know,
and you will understand the significance of that knock when I say there is only one other player in the whole of, you know, in taking men's and women's cricket together who has a semi-final, 100 in semi-final and 100 in final. That's Mahela Jayawardene. But here's the catch. But in 2 different editions.
Yes.
Laura Hulbert has done that in the same edition. Yes, the result didn't go their way.
Yeah.
Yes, they have a lot to work on. But the truth of the story is what a improvement of the game. And overall, when you see the crowd, when you interact with them, and when you get to know how they are also thinking, you can see that how much the game has won them over.
Yes, absolutely. And I think one of the best thing about South African cricket recently, I think they have the belief on their process. I think they have the belief.
No, I was not talking about South Africa alone. I was saying in general, the women's game has won people over.
Oh yes, absolutely. I think the crowd numbers, speak itself. I think throughout the World Cup, the way people have turned up. I think in a Navi Mumbai, especially before the final, Trishadi, the scene that we witnessed.
Oh yes.
Oh, the way people are waiting, from since morning, from 8 a.m. We came here 8 a.m. There were so many people waiting. We came here for the practice around 2 p.m.
Yes.
Same amount of people waiting, and again we are leaving from practice. Same amount of people waiting for one ticket, and they are asking even us for one or two tickets. So I think the craze was fantastic. The craze was unbelievable, and it was so good to see. I think there are so many tweets also who watches women's cricket and all. I think more than me, you know those, about those. But I think
and if you don't watch it, you're lost. You're world
yes,
champions.
absolutely. If you don't watch this semi-final and final, then as a cricket lover, I think it is your loss.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think and there is no shame admitting that more than me. I think Trishadi knows the value of these things. I think when we saw the sold out placard yesterday before the final, I think it was something special. I think for women's cricket, especially in India, I think it was something special. And
बस रुलाएगा क्या पगले?
And this is what I think most of us we have been dreaming of.
Absolutely. I mean, I was a kid and I wanted to become a cricketer. My journey, like most others, it started in a boys' camp because, of course, there weren't specific academies or camps for the women. Now I don't think it will be a surprise. In fact, let me tell you a story before ending. Yesterday, while I was watching the final, or rather covering the final, I got a message from somebody saying, "Hi, we watch your shows. It's fantastic to watch the shows. I need a small help from you." So I said, "Yeah, sure." He said that my daughter loves cricket, and this home World Cup has kind of changed something in her. She told me today morning that she wants to be enrolled in a cricket camp. Do you know a good cricket camp in Kolkata? And of course I will help him to find out a cricket camp, because there are plenty. That's one. We have to see which one is near, which one he wants to go, and all. He wants his daughter to go to. But that's what this home World Cup has done. This World Cup win has done, and none of us can stop smiling. None of us can stop being happy. But that's it for now, because we will be bringing on more from the celebration.
Yes.
More we'll be bringing you more content. There is chess, there is football, but of course there's world champ. Oh, sorry, yes, there's men's cricket as well. But as of now, world champions.